Sup shredders, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to SB Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track by an artist named Jaye Thadon. It's titled Sunday Monday featuring Afroman. We switch over to here, we got it on YouTube. We're going to be listening to this track from start to finish. We can see production by Dope Funk. And we're going to listen to this track from start to finish and we're going to hear what we think. Let's go. I'm liking those bells. They're kind of like the shaker going on. All claps. I'm actually liking how nicely the 808 is coming through on, or that low bass is coming through on these speakers. Usually they don't really pick up the bass that clearly, but it's pretty dope. That kind of like West Coast kind of synthy kind of thing going on in the background. I dig it. The drums are nice and punchy. Cool, man. So the hustle is every day. I dig it. Every day hustling 24/7. I adore it. I can vibe with that. Easy to understand. Effective hook. I'm on the phone with him on a mission trying to get him cuz I like chocolate and vanilla, ain't nothing wrong with it. Long distance, no one home, make you miss a kiss and lick and do some grown bidding. Grown women good as head, good in bed. Damn, man, this guy can spit, man. It's dope. Like the flow is obviously really strong with this one. Like Jaye Thadon, hell of a way with words as well. Got a really nice sort of timbre and texture to his vocal style as well. Words coming through nice and clearly. Very proficient performance so far. I've been getting to this bread winning. Want you dance while I'm chilling. It ain't love, it ain't living. Make you come in the middle, make you hum in the pillar. This the song gaining. This for my gangsters always down to get the skrilla, baby. Get your friends come and hang with us. Make your ends get anything you want. You can't fade the phone. Representing, let it bang your drum. I dig it. Getting a really kind of like sort of 90s kind of early 2000s kind of vibe from this sort of rap style. I dig it. It's a nice shift from a lot of the hip hop I listen to nowadays. Very effective. A very effective style of music. It's kind of nostalgic for me in a weird sense. It's the kind of track you can listen to repeatedly. I'll have to listen back to this verse one more time just to sort of get a general gist of it because I'm trying to take everything in at once. But I did get a lot about sort of the woman, like the traveling and like the dancing and all that kind of stuff and just having a really good time whilst you're moving forward, you know. That's the key thing. You might be sort of working every day, but you're enjoying the exploits, the rewards are doing that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Can't let no player hustler, pimple buster get in my way. I'm liking how melodic this sort of like this vocal melody is in this hook and how it sort of does vary a little bit with the style, but not too different so as to not sort of alienate you from the overall sort of style of that. Other rapper there, Jaye Thadon. Is this Afroman? Not to mention black, I keep them back to back, stacked like a 6-pack. I like how he's including everyone. That's fantastic there. There's like, it's kind of like the sort of a bravado you can sort of respect and believe. Nice little bit of vibrato on that. I dig it. Afroman, the king of cannabis. Other weed rappers get none of this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Can't let no. So like my take on this is basically just enjoying women, smoking weed, sort of hustling every day. You know, never skipping a beat. Don't let anybody get in your way. I'm gonna have this stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Thanks, Jaye Thadon. I genuinely appreciate it. Oh, that kind of reminds me of a very, very faint, like bum 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 bum. It kind of reminds me a little bit of it, but it's like It's different enough. Like I think it captures the catchiness of that kind of pattern. It's dope. I dig it. Their main theme is kind of it's clever. I like what's been done with this track. I think that Moogish kind of synth at the end was nice. A nice touch, a little monologue or something like that. You know, if I was to sum up my thoughts on this track in a few words, it would effectively be, you know, the production seems pretty tight. I know that YouTube is fairly visceral with like the way that it handles audio, but I hear well enough the mixing here to know the drums are punchy, the bass is fluid, thick enough for you to feel it without being overbearing. The vocals have been done well in terms of the EQing and all that. They've got a nice sort of high pass in there, so they're not getting swallowed up by anything else. There's sort of a peppiness and overall charisma to this. Also being enough of a difference between the two vocalists to be able to sort of check which one's which without them needing to explicitly state it. You know, the overall story makes sense. That it's a clever song. It's nice. It's not too overly complicated, but I don't think it needs to be, especially for your for a single like this. It's my first impression with them. I kind of get the gist of what's going on, and I didn't need to work too hard for it. You know, that bum, 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 that's a really peppy little melody. That alone can get stuck in your head. So when you have the vocal styles and melody in that hook, and there's sort of a sense of humor to it as well. I think there's a personality to this track, you know, Sunday, Monday, which I think just kind of tops it off. It's the icing on the cake. I got a lot of love for it. I can't really fault it. I wish both Afroman and Jaye Thadon best of luck in future. And I just want to sort of like just confirm who worked on a production. This is Dot Funk. It is an incredibly funky track. I'll give them that. It was incredibly effective. That's my review of Sunday, Monday. Hopefully you enjoyed this, but more importantly, hopefully you enjoyed the song. You know, it's a pretty catchy tune by you know, Jaye Thadon and Afroman. Please do go show these guys some love on their various social medias, including their YouTube. Stay cool, stay safe, and please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time. And is there any other help they can get at this point in time with all the crazy stuff going on in the world? Catch you in next review. Spider hands out.